Your package is not going to go where you want it to go unless you address it correctly. And I think that's what Sister Jen Dean is going to talk to us about in a minute, about the Lord's Prayer, addressing our prayer correctly. Our Father, who's in heaven, hallowed be your name. You have to address it correctly. But I'd like to tell you a story about a time when I sent a package through the mail. I addressed it to Professor Robert Longacre. He had a 50-year-long career as a professor, as a writer. He wrote over 200 books and articles, and as a translator of the Bible, supporting translation of the Bible all over the world. Well, his work very much influenced me, and I wound up writing a Hebrew teaching grammar to teach biblical Hebrew using many of his teachings and principles. Wanting to thank him, I sent him an early draft of my book in a big, thick package. I sent it to him in Texas. Well, to my, it had a cover letter. The cover letter just thanked him, honored him. I didn't ask him for anything, kind of like Professor Longacre, hallowed be your name, but not really. Well, lo and behold, a month or two later, the phone rings in our house. I pick up the phone on a Saturday morning, and it's Robert Longacre on the phone. We chatted a while. He was so personable and friendly. He called me to tell me he wanted to visit us here in Central New York from Texas. Well, of course, I said, yes, please do. And do you know what he did? He drove up to camp in the middle of the summer. In the evening, he sat around the picnic table with a lot of our brothers and sisters, and he asked every single one of them to tell their testimony about coming to Christ. Well, the next morning, we spent about 3 hours reading Hebrew Psalms, sitting in Norman Judy McDonald's gazebo. I'm telling you, if you just address your package correctly, you're going to get the attention of who you're talking to. Now we're going to hear from Sister Jen Dean and her thoughts about the so-called Our Father.
Take a look at this beauty. Isn't it just gorgeous here? We are in Saguaro National Park near Tucson in Arizona. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it amazing what the Lord created? This beautiful, beautiful place that we get to enjoy. And it's even more amazing. It's so beautiful, such a beautiful place that the Lord created. And it is so amazing that the Creator who created this amazing planet wants a relationship with us. And if we look at the model prayer, the first 2 words are Our Father. And that just reminds us that the Lord is our Father. He cares for us like a father cares for his child. He wants to hear from us no matter what time of the day or night. He wants to know our problems, our cares, our concerns, our dreams. He wants to know everything about us. He wants us to come to him every single day and have that relationship with him. And we are his children, and a good father is going to care for his children. He's going to look after them, protect them. He's going to teach them, provide for them. And he just wants that relationship with us. It's so encouraging. And in Romans chapter 8, verses 14 through 17, it says, "For those who are led by the Spirit of God are the children of God. The Spirit you received does not make you slaves, so that you live in fear again. Rather, the Spirit you received brought about your adoption to sonship. And by him we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. Now, if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ. If indeed we share in his sufferings, in order that we may also share in his glory." So we're adopted into his family. We're joint heirs with Christ. We're in this big family with the Lord. And we're children talking to our Father. He cares about us. He wants that relationship with us. And isn't it so comforting when you start your prayer, you know who you're talking to, you know who you're looking to, you know He cares about you, and He's a faithful Father, and we can put our faith in Him, and we can have comfort in Him. And isn't it just amazing that we get to talk to the Creator of the universe, of this amazing world? Have a great home fellowship.